Hey guys, I'm Ken and welcome back to my channel. I've got my 2024 Kawasaki ZX4R here, and I have another installation from TST Industries today, and that is the turn signals in the front. I've already done their super cool rear turn signals. I've also installed their relay, which just mounts right here. It's very easy to access, and I'll link above on how to install that in another video that I did. So this should be pretty plug and play, but a very cool looking turn signal to replace the boring, clear signal that comes on the bike. I'm doing mostly black on things, and I like how this kind of blacks things out even further. Plus, this has this really good looking honeycomb setup. Also, you can notice that let's see if it's in focus. It says TST Industries here and on the back. I noticed online, like so many of the products these days, there's a lot of knockoffs from China or other places being made. Having worked with TST Industries on a lot of my different bikes, the quality that you get from actually purchasing from TST is a huge difference. So anyway, again, I was looking online, like on eBay. A lot of things actually said TST Industries, but then when you looked at the product, it didn't actually have their labeling on it. So again, just beware of knockoffs and obviously the lack of quality that you usually get with those. But this installation should be pretty simple. We just need to pull off the fairing, and I think it's just a matter of taking out the old one and screwing in the new one. So let's get this fairing off. I'll show you one side, then the other side will obviously be the same, and then what the whole thing looks like when it's all complete. Okay, so let me walk you through the different bolts that you need to remove. There's a 5mm Allen key down here on the bottom, the little bolt, as well as a shoulder washer. There's a 4mm Allen key right here. There are two little push clips here that you just push in and pull out the clip. Down here there's two clips, one that gets pried out, and then one on the bottom that is a pop one. And then under here, I'll just do the left side for now, but you'll have to do both sides. There's a push pin here, one right here, and then one that you pry out down here. And then this inner shroud comes loose. And then there's just one more bolt to take out. If you remove the shroud, you can see there's a little 4mm Allen key right here. After that, there's a couple of push-ins that you just kind of pull out. And then you'll see right here there's a clip for the headlight. Just push it in, pop it off, and the fairing is out. Okay, so pulling out the old light is pretty simple. There's this, I think it's like a water guard that just has a couple of hooks. There are these two little clips to hold that guard on, so we'll put them on with the new light. The old light pops off. For the new light, it comes with these kind of universal white clips. I think these are what was used on previous generations of this bike that uses the same shape turn signal. So the kit includes this little adapter to use the new plug so that it matches up to the one on the stock headlight. Getting things kind of lined up first so that on the other side we can make sure that we have some play before we snug it down. Okay, and now let's start back on the bike. All right, starting off with plugging in the turn signal socket, kind of lining up the front push-in areas. And actually, let me just make sure that it actually works before we button everything else up. Looks good. And then installation is just the opposite of taking things out. So there's another push in there. This 5mm Allen key with the shoulder washer. Make sure that's lined up before you tighten it down here. 4mm Allen key for this bolt here in the center. 2 push-ins up here. A couple of push-ins here. And I'm not going to put in these 2 final push-ins because they connect the halves and we need to do the other side. But I think that looks super cool and it was a very easy install. Again, if you're going to install it, don't forget that you need to use the relay or else you're not going to get the normal flash rate that you're expecting. So let me get the other side done and then we'll take a look at the finished product. So huge thank you to TST Industries for letting me try out this fantastic product. I'll link to it in the description below. If this video was interesting at all, please give me that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and keep on building.